Hello everyone and welcome to EduTap. So guys, we're back with another session for RBI Assistant, and in this session we'll be discussing the mains exam that was conducted in the year 2017 for the English section. So without any further ado, let's jump into the session guys. But before we begin, I would like to request you to join our YouTube channel if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, so that you don't miss out on any important videos or any important updates for RBI Assistant exam. And guys, if you want the PDFs of these sessions for free, you can join our Telegram channel, the link for which has been given in the description of the video. And if you wish to contact us, you can call us on this number 8146207241, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutap.co.in. So let's begin the session guys. We'll be discussing first 10 questions of the mains paper for 2017. And in these 10 questions, we'll be discussing a reading comprehension passage. So guys, we basically, we follow the trick of reverse reading. So we will read the questions first and then we will look at the passage. So that will give us a better insight into the passage. So let's look at the questions first. First is how, according to the passage, services are more urbanized than manufacturing. So that is the first question. Second, which of the following statements is or are correct regarding manufacturing sector? So I think the passage is about manufacturing industry and service sector. Which of the following services require the high usage of technology? All right. Next, guys, which of the following statements summarizes the passage in a better and most appropriate way? So we have to find the summary of the passage. What is the author's style of writing the passage? We have to find that. Then there are synonyms for the word spatial, counterpart, then synonym for concentrated, then antonym for upturn, and antonym for periphery. So we've got the questions. We've got an idea what the passage should look like, and now let's read the passage, guys. So I'll show you how to read these passages and how to comprehend the answers, guys, and how to mark here the important points as you go along. So while electricity was the last general purpose technology to significantly affect manufacturing, recent information and communication technology innovations have upturned services. That means they've revolutionized services. Much of the literature on technology in spatial development takes its clues from the US experience. So much of the literature on technology in spatial development takes its clues from the US experience, but we still have a lot to learn in the context of India's services revolution. We examined how India's spatial relates to space, I mean the area. So we examined how India's spatial development has evolved in some 600 districts in India using detailed enterprise data by Lessons from India. This is a book from Ghazi Azaz and Grover. So that is what we still have to understand. Now, services account for many more of the larger establishment in India compared to manufacturing. Services account for many more of the larger establishment in India compared to manufacturing. Services are also much more urbanized than manufacturing. So that is also true. Services are also much more urbanized than manufacturing. While large manufacturing firms are moving away from the urban core to the rural periphery. Rural periphery means rural area, rural outreach. Right. The same trend is not evident for organized services. So manufacturing is moving to rural areas, but services are not. Bigger states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu appear to have higher share of large plants. 6 states, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat and Maharashtra account for 60% of all enterprise plant counts in both manufacturing and services. So these 6 states have a high number of services plants and manufacturing plants. While union territories such as Delhi, Chandigarh and Puducherry are the most urbanized, some medium-sized states such as Gujarat, Haryana and Tamil Nadu are experiencing increased urbanization in both manufacturing and services. So these medium-sized states are experiencing increased urbanization in both manufacturing and services, whereas large states such as Madhya Pradesh have experienced an above average urbanization in services. So large states like Madhya Pradesh have experienced an above average urbanization in services, but a below average urbanization in manufacturing. So that is a very interesting fact. With the exception of Gujarat, urbanization rates are much higher in services vis-a-vis manufacturing. So as compared to manufacturing, urbanization rates are much higher in services, except Gujarat. Let's read further, guys. Both manufacturing and services show A concentrated industry composition. More than 80% of establishments in manufacturing belong to six industries: food products and beverages, tobacco products, textiles, apparel, wood and wood products, and furniture manufacturing. So these six industries have composition of more than 80% establishments in manufacturing. Within services, two industries, hotels and restaurants, and land transport, contribute about half of the plant count. A few other services, such as education and health services, financial intermediation, and other business services, also feature prominently. Within services, it is not surprising that computers and related activities record the highest usage of computers and internet, with the usage of new technologies in organized sex services always being considerably higher than the unorganized services. That is true. Other organized services with high use of technology include financial intermediation, post and telecommunications, and other business activities supporting auxiliary transport activities and travel agencies. Now, education and health services also record a high usage of computers but show lower internet usage. Services establishments in richer states adopt technology somewhat more than those in poor ones. So services establishments in richer states adopt technology somewhat more than those in poor ones, while those in urban areas have greater usage ratios than their rural counterparts. So that is absolutely true. So now let's try to answer the questions, guys. Now, the question number one, how according to the passage, services are more urbanized than manufacturing? Now, option number one, services account for many more than larger establishments. Services account for many more of the larger establishments in India compared to manufacturing. That is true. Unlike services, large manufacturing firms are moving away from urban core to the rural edge. That is also true. And urbanization rates are much higher in case of services than manufacturing. That is also given in the passage. So I think all the options are absolutely correct here. So we can clearly infer that these options are absolutely correct, and that is why their services are more urbanized than manufacturing. Moving on to the second question, guys. Which of the following statements is or are correct regarding manufacturing sector? Now, statement number one, food products and beverages, tobacco products, textiles, apparel, wood and wood products, and furniture manufacturing constitute almost 80% establishments in manufacturing. That is true. It was given in the last paragraph. Bigger states like Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh have experienced an above average urbanization in manufacturing. No, they have experienced below average manufacturing. See, it was given here. See, below average urbanization in manufacturing with, see, it was given here such as Madhya Pradesh have experienced an above average urbanization in services, but a below average urbanization in manufacturing. So that's absolutely contradictory. And third is Gujarat is the only state where urbanization rate is higher in manufacturing than services. That is also given in the last paragraph. But except Gujarat, this was given last sentence. With the exception of Gujarat, urbanization rates are much higher in services vis-a-vis manufacturing. So Gujarat has higher urbanization in manufacturing than services. So option number A, statement number 1 and 3 are correct. So both statement number 1 and 3 are correct. The correct option here is option number C. That is absolutely correct, guys. Moving ahead, guys, question number 3. Which of the following services require the high usage of technology? Post and telecommunications, that was given. Financial intermediation, that was also given. Education and health services, that is also given. Travel agencies. So I think all of the above are the correct option. So option number E is the correct answer here. So all these require high usage of technology. Post and telecommunication, so it was given in the last paragraph here, guys. See, hotels and restaurants, land transport contribute. Hotels, yeah, a few services and other services also feature prominently. Yeah, it is not surprising that computers and related activities record highest usage of computers and internet, with the use of technology in organized sectors always being considerably higher. Include financial intermediation, post and telecommunications, business activities, supporting auxiliary transport activities, and travel agencies. So that is also education and health services also required. So all the four are absolutely correct. So all of them are the correct options here. So that is the answer. Moving ahead, guys, which of the following statements summarizes the passage in a better and most appropriate way? So your options are: services are more urbanized than manufacturing, but they are not tied to big cities, and thus raising the possibility of there being a growth driver that can promote inclusive spatial development. All right. The possibility of a crowding out phenomenon existing between manufacturing and services activities not supported by the evidence from 600 districts. This is not the summary of the passage. Although education does not have a positive and significant association with growth in services output, that is also not at all logical. So I think option number A is the correct option. See, B is, we have eliminated B, so we can eliminate the this, and none of the above is wrong. So services are more urbanized than manufacturing, that is true, but they are not tied to big cities, thus raising the possibility of there being a growth driver that can promote inclusive spatial development. That is absolutely the correct summary of the passage in an appropriate way. So option number A is my correct option here. Moving ahead, guys. Question number 5. What is the author's style of writing the passage? Your options are narrative, analytical, descriptive, argumentative, critical. No, guys, he's analyzing both the aspects of manufacturing and services sector. So the tone is analytical for me. So that is my answer. Analytical is the writing style of the author. Moving ahead, guys. Now we have to find the synonym for the given words. The word was spatial. So your options for spatial are foundational, radical, elementary, dimensional, or constitutional. Constitutional relates to constitution. Elementary is basic. Radical is change. Foundational is something from the very beginning. But dimensional is relates to the area. So dimensional change or spatial change, that is absolutely synonymous. So correct option here is option number D. Moving ahead, guys. Question number 7, we have to find the synonym for the word counterpart. So counterpart is the opposite, right? So analog, interaction, bantam, insignia, or transcription. Transcription is conversion, transcription into put down into writing. Insignia is the symbol of growth. Bantam is not synonymous to counterpart. Interaction is to convert, to converge. But analog is the correct synonym. Counterpart is opposite, and analog is also means opposite. So that is the correct synonym for the answer. So next question, guys, we have to find the synonym for the word concentrated. And your options for concentrated are mutual, condensed, strenuous, critical, unyielding. Unyielding is something that does not give up. Critical is very something very important. Strenuous is when you have to put a lot of effort into it. Mutual is beneficial to both, mutual, give and take. And condensed is concentrated. So my synonym for concentrated would be condensed. So that is my answer. Moving on to the next question, guys. Now we have to find the antonym of the given word, upturn. So let's look at the word upturn. I forgot where it was. So upturn. Yes, so the sentence was, while electricity was the last general purpose technology to significantly affect manufacturing, recent information and communication technology innovations have upturned services. That means they have revolutionized, overhauled services. So upturn is agitation, plummeted. Upturn means to go up, right? Agitation, plummeted, optimization, transpose, or convulsion. No, guys, the opposite for upturn would be plummeted. Plummeted means fall down, falling down. That means they have shown a dip. Upturn is to go up, plummet is to go down. So that is the opposite of the word upturn. So that is my answer. And again, we have to find the antonym of the word periphery. Periphery is the border area, the border, I mean the periphery, the boundaries. So your options for periphery is selvage. No, selvage is again the boundary. This is synonymous. Frontier is again the boundary. Ecliptic is related to eclipse. Axial is related to straight lines, and arsenal is collection of weapons. So I think the correct antonym for periphery is axial. Periphery is the boundary. Axial is the x-axis and y-axis. That's axial. So that is the opposite for this word. So guys, we'll solve more questions from the mains exams of RBI assistant in the further sessions. And I hope this session was useful for your preparation. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel until now, do so that you don't miss out on any important update or any videos. And you can join our Telegram channel if you want the PDFs of these sessions for free. You can call us on this number if you want to inquire us about our courses, 8146207241, or you can also drop us an email at hello@edutab.co.in. And guys, links for our courses have also been provided in the description of the video. Go check out our courses. They have been designatedly designed to help you in your preparation and in your journey. So guys, I wish this session was helpful for you, and I hope this will prove beneficial for your preparation strategy. Right, so I thank you once again for your precious time for joining in, and I wish you a safe journey ahead. So stay safe, stay healthy, and happy learning to all of you guys.